So this is factoring using the box method. You want to use this when there's 4 terms. So what we do, you make a box and you put them in order. So this is first, second, third, fourth. So they're going to go in first, second, third, and fourth. So 12x to the third, 2x squared, negative 30x, and negative 5. Now what you need to do is find the GCF of the columns and the rows. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the GCF of these 2 boxes. Well, 2 and 5, so if you forget GCF, GCF is the highest number that goes into both. So if you think of the multiples of these, you only have 1 times 2 and 1 times 5. So the GCF would have to be 1. Now I'm going to do these 2 boxes and find the GCF. So 12 and 30. I'll do this factor tree just for these 2. So I have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. I have 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, and 5 times 6. So if I look, the highest number that they both have would be 6. So 6 would be the GCF. Then I look at the variables. The most that they both have is an x in common. Now I have to go and do the rows, which is this way. So GCF of 12 and 2 would be 2. GCF of x to the third and x squared would be x squared. Now GCF of negative 30 and negative 5 would be negative 5. And remember, when your first box is negative, you want to take out that negative. Okay, so I suggest that you try example 2 and pause it, and then turn it back on and I will show you how to do it. So I'm going to make my box, put them in order, and GCF of these 2 boxes. This one is negative, it's my first box, so it needs to be negative. And it's going to be a negative 7. Then I have to do these 2 boxes. The GCF of 12 and 28 would be 4. And x to the third and x would just be 1x. The GCF of 12 and 21 would be 3. And x to the third and x squared would just be x squared. And GCF of 28 and 49 would be 7. So my final answer, 4x minus 7 and 3x squared plus 7. Okay, so go ahead and try this example 3. We make our box, put them in order. GCF of these 2 boxes would be negative 3. GCF of these 2 boxes, just an x. GCF of these 2 boxes, 4x squared. GCF of these 2 boxes, negative 5. So final answer, x minus 3 and 4x squared minus 5.